Hello, Internet denizens. Welcome to another edition of Random Brain Farts. Today we're going to be covering Motorola, Apple, Nvidia, Hackintosh, and Internet porn. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. So, a couple of things. First of all, on my first Random Brain Fart, where I introduced my new set here, people complained about the bright sconces and the not enough lighting on me and the audio quality. So hopefully I fixed all those things for you right now. The other thing that you guys complained about was the numbering system, and that I've been sequentially numbering all my vlog posts, but people wanted to have special numbering specifically for RBF. Now, I've done 13 already, so this is number 14, so that's going to be reflected on today's title card. So hopefully all you anal retentive RBF fans will no longer be confused. In my last vlog post where I talked about falling off a ladder, it's a very exciting post, you should check it out, but in it I talked about my mother always dressing me up in slacks and a blazer and white shirt, or she would be embarrassed to be with me, you know, amongst other human beings. And many of you said, yes, show me that picture of you in a blazer and tie and white shirt. Okay, well, here it is. That's how Mom dressed me every single time I went to the supermarket. Now, this didn't last forever. You know, I did rebel. I mean, by the time I turned 18, I got my first pair of jeans because no one was going to push this rebel around. Yeah, let me tell you. Now onto the technology news, which is the reason you're here, because nobody does technology news like RBF. Was it only a year ago that Apple introduced its infamous iPhone X with its controversial notch? Everybody made fun of it. Ha ha ha! You phone with notch! Ha ha ha! You leave this schoolyard. We don't want to play with you, notch phone. But take a look at the schoolyard now. Every kid wants to have a notch, right? Asus, LG, OnePlus 6, and now Motorola, that former king of cell phones, has brought out the most slavish copy of the iPhone X yet. Are they hiding special circuitry in that notch for face detection? I don't know. But you can tell it's not an iPhone because it's got that stylish Motorola logo down on the bottom. It kind of reminds me of the $40 fake Rolexes that certain people of dubious backgrounds sell on the streets of New York City. Hey buddy, is that a real Rolex? Yeah, sure, of course it's a real Rolex. What do you think? Do you think I'm a criminal or something? You think I'd rip you off? Well, it does say Rolex on it. According to Bloomberg rumors, Apple's going to be bringing out a Pro Mac Mini. I think they got it wrong. What they meant was it's going to be exactly the same garbagey Mac Mini that they built 4 years ago and haven't updated since. And they're just going to update the price. So it's a Pro price, which is what Apple's been doing lately. Nvidia recently rolled out, well, I mean, they showed us, they lifted it up in the air and they kind of let us peek at these brand new GPUs, which are called the RTX 2080 Ti, the RTX 2080, and the RTX 2070. Yes, they recently showed them at Germany's Gamescom. It was very, very exciting. It's powered by the next generation Turing engine. The alleged replacements for the 1000 series, the very successful 1000 series graphics cards, which have been on store shelves for more than 2 years. We've been waiting for its replacement. The presentation by Nvidia president and leather jacket model, Jensen Huang, was a bit odd. First of all, the presentation was a half hour late, which is kind of unusual for the kind of very precise shows that Nvidia usually does when they roll out their gear. So I'm sure Jensen was pretty pissed at somebody. Secondly, there were no performance numbers in terms of how much more improvement these new 2000 series cards were going to provide over the present-day 1000 series cards. No one talked about just how much better the 2000 series cards would be in just sort of the regular gaming realm. They talked about how much better it is as a ray tracing card, but then again, the 1000 series doesn't do live or on-the-fly ray tracing. So, you know, it seemed kind of fishy. But frankly, the announcement and the entire presentation was underwhelming. It was boring, and Jensen seemed to be bored.
Advanced GPU we've ever done, 10 years in the making. the greatest leap since we created CUDA, and computer graphics will never be the same again.
Jensen looked like a bad magician on Penn and Teller's Fool Me.
I love saying that. 10 gigarays per second.
Now, whenever there's a new GPU, it's Hackintosh news. And as far as, we're concerned, we're always concerned in the Hackintosh community of brand new cards, because sometimes it can take a long while before the drivers come out and, we don't get the benefit of it. I mean, that happened with the 1000 series cards. I mean, the 900 series was pretty good, but with the 1000 series, it was a spectacular improvement. And the Hackintosh community didn't get access to those cards for at least another year before drivers came out. Now, everything is good now, but wow, waiting a year for the 1000 series, those delicious cards was really horrible. Now, the 2000 series cards, it doesn't really seem to, have anything of interest to Hackintosh users. It might not even be faster or much faster. So we're just hoping that, Nvidia keeps selling those 1000 series cards. I mean, a stable Hackintosh is all we want. Finally, according to The Verge, porn companies will now use deep-fake AI technology that lets clients easily face swap people's faces into video clips to swap your face into a porn movie. The Naughty American production company this week announced a service that lets customers pay to customize adult clips to their liking using AI. Personally, from my recollection of my dating experiences, my dates were all able to provide a very convincing deep-fake experience. Thank you for watching RBF. Till next time, Internet denizens, so long.